Hey, ¿cómo están? Guyo001 de vuelta con Genshin Impact. He avanzado mucho desde la última vez que nos vimos. Ya soy nivel de mundo 40. Bueno, rango de aventura 40 y nivel de mundo 5. Pude cambiar el nombre del prota, ahora ya se llama Eder, como debería ser. En cuanto a los personajes, tenemos a Eder a 80. He ascendido a varios. Ahorita no quiero usar los libros. Quiero que ganen experiencia lo más que pueden de forma natural. Jin también es nivel 80. Lo malo es que me quedé sin moras. Y eso porque quise mejorar a Lisa. El problema es que cuando quise mejorar, ahorita ya la puedo subir. Pero cuando quise mejorar a Lisa ya no tenía moras. Ahorita nada más tengo 84,000. Entonces ando escaso en moras. No puedo, ya ahora sí que estoy bastante atorado en el progreso. Porque también el consumo de talentos. Ya necesito a Storm Terror, a Lobo del Norte, y por desgracia esos solo son una vez a la semana las recompensas. Entonces estamos bastante atorados en cuanto a progreso, por desgracia. En artefactos pues vamos decente, ya me estoy quedando únicamente con los de 4 estrellas, 5 estrellas. Y el personaje prota pues está decentemente rotísimo para el nivel de mundo. Veamos los atributos. 14,000, 1764, 899, 55 y 240. Pero bueno, eso no va cambiando. En fin, ese es el progreso en general que he llevado desde la última vez que nos vimos. Entonces, empecemos con la misión.
We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within.
Mr. Nobile.
As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Tenemos que ir con más cuidado que de costumbre.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
¿Puedo llevar un algo?
Wow, I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk. That's so. Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passersby to investigate myself. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Se les doy a la germana y a los perros de Fagones.
Son leales. Algunos de ellos son buenos. Está justo aquí arribita. Oh, shit.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about.
Oh, vaya, sí, aquí vienen las pisadas.
Here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... A ruin guard over there.
Yo también he estado viendo un montón de cofres del mundo, entonces si ven cosas ya hechas que antes no estaban o que no habían visto en algún video, es por eso. ¡Oh, Diosito santo! Bueno, no sé si se pueden dar cuenta en la reproducción a velocidad, pero el hecho de que, aparte de obviamente los 60 niveles de diferencia entre las chicas, y no porque sean chicas, de los personajes ante el prota, la gran cantidad de daño se debe a los artefactos, algo que también me está costando levelear porque ya no tengo tantos para usar y levelear. Sin mencionar que también requieren mora. Está grave la situación. Sigue buscando. Ok. Ahorita sí, estoy muy atorado. Oh. Ahorita sí me importa llegar al 45. Pero sí quiero aprovechar esos 5 niveles en lo que puedo volver a mejorar al aventurero. Para ganar dinero y muchos recursos. Realmente está intenso. Ah.
Sí, Venti. Sí, es un guardián de las ruinas de energía. Pero no infactible, señor cíclopes. Ando medio violento porque se me ocurrió amenazar con una espada y decir, no, no entiendo. Ah. ¿Una edición limitada? ¿Qué? ¿Tienes envidios? Eso se puede malinterpretar muy mal.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh, a child? You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous. Killing machines? You mean one set up like this? Precisely, and including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
No, un niño solito con falta de atención.
Mr. Cyclops. We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If you think anything about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a fat man. I'm just trying to help.
Tú tampoco te dejes solo por un niño. Yo no me cargo.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children. It seems I have no other choice. Very well, I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
¿Cuál es tu familia? Ah. ¿Tu hermano será el comerciante Víctor? No, Víctor es el de la iglesia. Bueno, el comerciante, sí se acuerdan, que está ahí en el video, ¿no? Ahí por los cuerpos. No sé, yo que se lo pongo. ¿Cuántos más? No, bueno. Gracias. Se lo daré a tu hermano cuando lo encontremos. Ah, no. Que el hielo te arrebate el dedo con el cual rompiste la promesa del dedito meñique. ¿En el banco de Marta? De hecho, pensé en eso. Bueno, pensé en otra comisión, pero en el único lugar existente ahí en el video que siempre hemos ido. Pues vamos allá.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Oh,
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
de hecho iba a decirles que yo no soy bueno tratando con los niños porque tienen muchos problemas o son muy inocentes o son tan ilusos que de alguna forma me dan ganas de guiarlos y ayudarlos, pero yo soy de esas personas que toman el proceso que aburre o que no a todos les agrada, entonces sí, por eso trato de evitar convivir con ellos.
What is he doing here?
Pues ese es Nesnaya. No me digas.
Hey, my brother! I found you!
Oh, Dios, no.
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again.
¿Cómo no lo vi?
How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board.
Obviamente, sí, sí, sí.
And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops! Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
¿Debes ser el hermano de Nobile?
Oh, suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Tienes muchas agallas para decir eso.
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Estoy listo cuando tú quieras.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
¿Qué? Ustedes lo escucharon. ¿Por qué quieres pelear con la amable señorita? No soy canon. Debí haber elegido a la hermana. Me siento engañada por el mismísimo Genshin Impact.
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother.
Pero bueno,
His
igual.
safety matters
Me gusta
very
ser
much to
más
me.
chico. Entiendo que te preocupes por tu familia.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
Sí, pensé en eso.
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Engañarla
Just
tampoco
humor
está
me in
bien.
front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Ah, yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky
Ahora
promise
sí hablo
to
de
take good
este
care of me.
chico.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
Los dos hermanos me tendieron una
Then
emboscada.
I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Cerca del estanque Qingshu. Y el dinero que nos dio. Ya te el precio de juguetes. Ok. Esperen, ese sí me dio curiosidad. Mora 20. Ah, bueno, ahorita estoy ganando Mora. Entonces tendría 100,000 aproximadamente ahorita. No, esto no. Entonces sí me quedé con el dinero porque tenía 80,000. Ah, no, sí, de 100,000. Olvídalo. Rechazar. No sé quién es. Nunca acepten a desconocidos en su mundo. Ah, ja, ja.
Okay.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material. I'll manage. manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
¿Qué quiere decir, Palma? No se me hace cómico eso de Palma. Precio de salida tengo 35. Dejémoslo en... Dios santo. $12,500 ahora, ¿no? Nada más. Voy a ver más Shark Tank. No es aquí. Para hacer tiempo, bueno, tiempo. Sí, ya. Pensé que era otro restaurante. Hablando.
Hello, welcome. Table for three? A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent. Spicy chili? What a pity.
Bueno, dijo que no, como no
A person
puedo.
who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys. Will that be all? Any more special requests? Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Man Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling
No,
myself
también hay que ser justos. Los niños tienen que ser muy específicos.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you.
Entonces, ¿me estás diciendo que la misión legendaria es el
We
recateo?
aren't going to
Porque,
pay prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya
porque precisamente, pues, el recateo sí es algo difícil. Pero no, sí, no esperaba eso. Precio de salida. A ver, sigamos con la fórmula.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Ok, no fue tan de buenas, pero
Please sit
estoy
where you
bien.
like. Your food will be here shortly.
Estamos hablando 4,000 hasta ahora. Vamos bien, vamos bien. Wow. Al puerto. Bueno, no mencioné específicamente el puerto, pero desde que llegué aquí no tenía que saber. Déjame tomar un ahorita. Otro pesito porque ya me dio calorcito. Ya te al puerto. Acabo... No te transporto. Voy a platicar con esta señorita. No sé, digo, yo sí recuerdo que de chiquito no tenían cursos específicos. Yo realmente no... Sí era muy específico con la comida. Y ahorita de grande sí trato de comer de todo, a pesar de que no me agrade tanto. ¿Y si hablamos de lo que interesa a los niños? Esa es una forma de explicarlo. Niño. ¿Cómo se va a llamar este? ¿Don Garra? ¿Cómo? Ok, eso no lo esperaba. ¿Son tan grandes como esa ancla? Bien hecho, Paimon. Bien destinacho. También eso. Como que tienen tan poca atención a las cosas que... es esto, y eso, y aquello, eso no. Por lo menos, es algo que me dan ganas de pensar, incluso investigar, ¿sabes? Porque es molesto ahora que lo pienso.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids
Ay,
are
yo creo que
ruining this business.
Eso es gigantesco. Oh. Oh, de hecho, fuck. Sí, eso, te dije. Supongo que no nos queda de otra. Sí, sí. Ok. Tampoco entiendo eso. Bueno, será un niño raro.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance, for I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Why, yes, of course, for I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
Bueno, le iba a decir al inicio, no es bueno tampoco engañar a los niños porque suceden este tipo de cosas.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. All right then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Oh, me lo quiero decir. Ahora me tengo que jugar con él. ¡Ay! Lo que me pregunto yo es, ¿por qué tiene tantos nombres? En inglés es Child, en español es Nobile. Tartaria, bueno, entiendo que Tartaria sea su nombre como heraldo de los 11 de Factory. Pero aún así. ¿Sabes que me estás diciendo que no podían porque estaba muy alto? No, es que no queda tanto tiempo, no era tan fácil como pensé. Hasta llevas en una y bye bye.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves.
He ain't here for an initiation. He just wants to show off. Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight. Do you think that maybe we're being robbed? I don't know. Surely he wouldn't come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning. Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss got a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it. So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk? And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Pero de eso no se trata esto.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing. This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional. So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us. Oh, I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements. No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir.
We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Todo salió mejor de lo que pensé.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
¿Otra vez quieres que lo cuidemos?
But...
I
really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me.
Bueno, me quedé con ese pensamiento en el
I'll see
último.
you around, all right?
Yo nunca tuve tanto apego por mi pariente mayor.
He dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again.
Pero supongo que
Must be a
porque
really
precisamente
tough job.
los recuerdos que tengo con ese pariente mayor no son como los de Treuser con Child.
Sí, menos complicado si dijera la verdad. Me pregunto cuánto tiempo más podrá ocultarse la causa. Supongo que se escapó para decir a su hermano.
Tusser,
Ay,
come here.
Tu hermano se preocuparía mucho si no te encontrara.
Quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy, as they say. The marketplace, too, is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong
No
body is the
digas que me va a
proof of
poner a
one's
pelear con
capacity.
ellos.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Oh, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Ah, ok.
You'll get frostbite.
Ah, sí me acuerdo más o menos todavía de cómo se juega con Child.
I miscalculated.
Well then.
Si
do you
ustedes me
all
preguntaran,
understand what I
¿vale la
said
pena
earlier?
tanto diálogo y tontería con el niño por esa pelea? No diría que sí, pero está chido.
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wangshuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
Te volviste más fuerte.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
Pero no utilizaste todas tus fuerzas, ¿cierto?
By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the Foul Legacy transformation, yes? It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tusser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tusser.
Eso fue bonito.
When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tusser Tuser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Proteger a la familia es una motivación muy noble.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tuser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tuser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Un deseo muy arriesgado.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tuser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tuser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Pero, okay.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the Ruin Guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tuser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tuser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Oh, ahora lo entiendo. Un dominio. Permanece en mundo del señor. Oh no. Posibles recompensas. Supongo que me van a dar a Child. Para. Estoy corto en curaciones, así que vamos a llevarnos el bien.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tuser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tuser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tuser be all right?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Híjole, yo creo que ya ahí quedó el niño, ¿eh?
Oh. interesante. Ah, claro. Oh. Oh, pero... Oh, ok, I get it. ¿Llevo para acá o cómo? Ah, ese lado. Ahí estamos.
Me da curiosidad, ¿cómo este desgraciado, siendo del mismo nivel que ellos, hace más daño que mi prota? Alas celestiales, oh my god, 543. No, pues sí, ahí está, ataque 29%. Aumenta el daño crítico al atacar a ese centro de infligir de daño físico, no, ok, vaya. Artefacto, por el momento no se pueden ver los artefactos. Antiguo conjunto, daño por definitiva más 20 después de lanzar aumento de estado que es, oh my god, 786, y yo cuánto estoy recibiendo, más de hecho, pero aún así no es suficiente. Ok. Ok. Por si no supieron, nada más revisé qué artefactos tiene, porque hace más daño que mi prota a pesar de ese mismo nivel. Y es porque el arma está rotísima que tiene. Oh.
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe.
En cuanto a los artefactos, yo tengo más
Maybe I
ataque
shouldn't
en
have
artefacto
spoiled him
que él.
quite so much.
Pero lo que es el arma, supongo que ahí es donde me gana. Además que está...
Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
De hecho, a mí me gusta mucho el personaje. Y a pesar de que ya sabemos su historia, realmente la forma en la que se juega y demás, el personaje me hace un arquero y ataque cuerpo a cuerpo rápido con lo que supongo es una personalizada. Hoy quisiera que lo pienso, su arma que utiliza es un arco, pero cuando está en este modo, sí, supongo que el arco es lo que... el arco lo conecta en la espada. El punto es que su forma de pelear el personaje en sí me gusta, es por eso que significa eso.
Por eso gasté muchos fotogemas y todo lo que tenía. Gasté todos los fotogemas a ver si me salía. Pero pues...
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet! Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Oh, I get this.
Pero te lo pienso cómo voy a pasar. Oh, tengo idea. Pero de este lado. Igual funciona. Dime que giro, ok. Amenaza. ¿Qué necesita eso? Los cofrecitos, no. Los cofrecitos son básicamente puntos de rango de aventura y no solo eso.
También materiales de experiencia para mejorar las mejores cosas. ¿Cómo suena? Aquí estás.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
La imaginación y la perspectiva de cómo ven las cosas.
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
Es un minuto.
Debo de matarlos en un minuto. Ah, ok. Oh, diablos. Oh, diablos.
No, está haciendo el ataque circular. ¡Ah!
Quite impressed.
Me hicieron trampa, me hicieron sucio.
3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9,
En momentos de gran preocupación.
4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Wow, sí es mucho más fuerte.
Everything I've ever dreamed of. It's Mr. Cyclops' world.
Es una sorpresa que preparó tu hermano para ti.
Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders
Se
if
arruinó un
he'll be
poquito
alright
por los
after
frames, pero
using
estuvo
the Foul
genial.
Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Está muerto. Ahí en la esquina. Justo aquí estaba muerto.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
¿Pero te mereció la pena hacerlo? ¿No temes que acabe contigo aquí y ahora?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it?
Wow.
Remind you of something, did I?
No pensé que fuera a haber algo tan emocional y una lección tan importante en todo
Let the
esto.
tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tusser. You'll help me out, won't you?
Si con el coñi que prometes lo mantienes toda la vida.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tusser taught you that one, did he?
Adelántate, no te preocupes.
All right. Thank you.
¡Oh, qué bonito muñeco! Ah, y también el señor cíclope. Ah, ¿verdad? Niño, deja de moverte.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
Vi a tu hermano hace un momento.
Where is he?
Muchas personas de repente quieren comprar una copia del señor cíclope.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Esto es de parte suya.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops. You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever. You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we
Pero
tour
jamás es
guides call the
suficiente.
perfect trip.
Jamás.
Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else.
Oh, sí, 1 hora de ti.
So, let's go.
Oh. Give me this. Ahorita doy mis comentarios al final. Tengo dos sentimientos encontrados.
Young Master Tusser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tusser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name. What a strange twist of fate.
Ha sido un gusto poder conocerte, Tusser.
Young Master Tusser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun.
Sí, no, ha sido un eterno sufrimiento para mí, todo esto.
Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy.
Ay, sí le llamo hombre.
You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
En cuanto lo actualice, no te preocupes. Trato hecho.
Pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Esta vez agregó que Paimon te va a lanzar al río.
It's a promise then. Bye-bye, Tusser. Have a safe trip.
Tú no es un mal niño, pero sí es mal creado.
Hey.
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
¿Me vas a hacer ir?
Don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
We have more.
Aha! So you do have a heart after
Hija
all.
de tu madre.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time,
Pues ya,
with
ya
my honor
tuvimos.
as a harbinger on the line.
No dejaré que ganes.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tooser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it.
Sí, bueno,
I'm
o
looking
sea,
forward to it.
en el modo
Now,
historia.
farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
O sea, ya. Y sí, eso yo lo leo más como un anuncio de los desarrolladores. Van a ver a Nobile una vez más. O bueno, lo volverán a ver cuando actualicemos en Snezhnaya. Y ahí se queda. Excelente. Tengo sentimientos encontrados, no les voy a mentir. Obteniendo. Desde el punto de vista de jugador. Y en mi situación actual. 44,000 moras. Que sean tan largas las misiones y tan aburridas con sus estos mini mandados y demás, está bien, porque al final de cuentas vean cuántas experiencias de aventura ganamos. Realmente no llevo la cuenta, pero estoy seguro que no iba más de un cuarto al iniciar este video. Entonces sí fue mucha experiencia de aventura. Desde ese punto de vista como jugador técnicamente está muy bien. Ahora, como parte personal, no me agrada tanto porque es como tantas pantallas de cargas de por medio. Claro, eso es nada más por las limitaciones ahorita en cuanto al hardware, que tengo el PlayStation 4 y también pues cuestiones de internet, cosas, o sea, ustedes saben, cosas técnicas. La cuestión aquí es que al inicio estaba muy aburrido, después se puso interesante, después hubo una lección importante y después como que se mantuvo un poquito ahí. Y creo que depende mucho de las personas, porque por ejemplo yo no me sentí muy apegado al niño, o sea, de cierta forma me gustaría entenderlo y comprenderlo, pero yo no tuve, o más bien yo no tengo los mismos sentimientos que él, o por lo menos no pasé por su proceso, ¿me explico? Entonces sí se me hizo un poco incómodo, molesto el proceso de tener que convivir con el niño. Lo de que fue divertido y demás, que cubrir todos sus asuntos oscuros como 5. ¿Cómo haces eso? El punto es que sí fue divertido, digo, estuvo medio 2-3 en un punto. No sé qué onda con lo del rendimiento de las escenas, que a veces se ven como menos cuadros de los que debería. Sí arruina un poquito la experiencia, pero en general, poniéndole en contraste con las otras historias, yo esperaba totalmente algo muy distinto para Tartaglia. No esperaba ver su lado tierno, su lado bueno, cosa que sí me gusta. Esperaba un poquito más acción, sí hubo bastante pelea usando al personaje, lo cual eso me agradó bastante. Pero sí, no esperaba que estuviera atado al hermano. Exploramos la parte buena de Tartaglia, de Child. Y eso me alegra mucho porque, no sé si recuerdan cuando estamos jugando la campaña, que yo estaba, no chillando, pero sí quejándome de que no me gusta pensar que las personas que forman parte de mi equipo son malas, me explico, y pensar durante la campaña que Child se portó muy mal o era el villano y ahora voy a quitar el sello, sí, ven al conte, que no sé qué, pero al final termine siendo siempre un chico bueno que literal es solo un peón. Eso me hace happy, sinceramente, sí, me hizo muy happy. Entonces, no es la mejor, no es la peor, estuvo decente, un poquito aburrida en un sentido, pero vale la pena, está padre, en fin. Yo creo que ya no tengo nada más que comentarles al respecto y los veo en el siguiente de Genshin Impact con nada más y nada menos que Shang. Así que nos vemos.